It was natural that she would ask to see him. Standing outside Mrs. Mingott's door, Newland felt his heart beating fast. In another minute he would see Ellen. He would speak to her. He would ask her when she was going back to Washington. The maid answered the door and took him into Mrs. Mingott's room. He looked around for Ellen, but she was nowhere to be seen. The old woman sat in an enormous armchair by her bed. She was pale, and there were dark shadows under her eyes, but she was much better than she'd been that first morning after the stroke. She cried out in delight when she saw him. "Hello, my dear. Am I terribly ugly?" "You're prettier than ever," replied Newland, laughing and taking her hand. She laughed too and said, "But not as pretty as Ellen. That day when she came from Jersey City, she looked very pretty. I thought perhaps you'd told her so, and that's why she made you walk home in the snow." She was still laughing, so he laughed too, waiting for the joke to be over. "It's a pity she didn't marry you," said Mrs. Mingott suddenly. "Then I wouldn't have had all this worry about Olenski." Newland wondered if her illness had affected her brain. "Anyway, it's all over now. She has agreed to stay here with me. You know, they all tried to persuade me to cut off her allowance so that she would have to go back to her husband. Yes, they did. Lovell and Augusta and Letterblair and the rest. They all tried to persuade me. And they nearly did persuade me, especially after that secretary came with the Count's new offer. It was a very generous offer, and I thought, money is money, and marriage is marriage. But when I saw her, I thought, you sweet bird, we can't put you back in that cage again. I decided then that I wouldn't force her to go back. Now she has agreed to stay and take care of her granny, and of course I've told Letterblair that she must have her proper allowance.